Hey guys, you're welcome to this video. So in this video guys, I'm going to be teaching you a very simple smart money concept to trade US30 or any other currency pair or indices, okay? But this works very well on indices, and guys, trust me, it has proven to be strong and has a high win rate for me than support and resistance and all of that, and trend line and so on. So guys, without wasting much of your time, right now let's dive into the chart and see how we can derive this analysis, okay? So right now I'm on the daily time frame. You can see it from here. Let me reset the chart, okay? So right now I'm on the daily time frame, and you can see. So let's look at the structure. What is the structure saying? Okay, if you have been watching my video, you should have been able to capitalize on this trade. But right now, let's go and trade and analyze this chart, so we'll see what to be expecting on Monday, and as well teaching you how the concept works. Okay, so right now I want to see two things on the chart. Okay, this is just a new way I make my entries using this strategy. Okay, two things I tend to focus on. That's what I will be teaching you guys today. Okay, looking to, okay, let's put it this way. So two things I tend to focus on is structure. The first one is structure. Sorry, let me delete this. Structure. And the second one is liquidity. And the third one is POI, which is point of interest. Point of interest. You can call it POI, okay? So it's very simple. These are the major things I focus more on. Let me increase the... So I focus more on these two things, these three things, okay? The first one is structures, liquidity, and point of interest. This is just basically my strategy, okay? And this point of interest is just more like our zones where we should be looking out to take trades from, okay? That's what it's telling us, okay? That's what it means. So right now, let's keep it on this chart like this. So on the daily time frame, what is the structure saying? First of all, we have to look at what is happening of recent, okay? So looking at here now, look backwards, you can see this high was taken, it was just swept, okay? It was just a push down to this level, then push up, then what happened? Sweep the highs, and what happened? Came to mitigate where this discount level, okay, discount price level here, and still kept pushing on and up to the upside, which caused what? A break of structure of these two highs, these major highs, okay? All this one is just more like a substructural movement for me, because it has not break the obvious high, which is this one. This is just a sweep, and this is where the major break happened here, okay? So right now, looking at the chart now, we see that we are very bullish, since we have taken out all of these liquidities and caused a break of structure to the upside, okay? So we are bullish on the daily. So looking at here, what is our swing structures now? That's what we want to look out for. the swing structure, our swing structure is going to be the last high that was created and the last lows that was created. This is meant to be the last low that was created, okay? But I will use this for a reason. I will just use this because of something that happened here. There was a sweep of liquidity here which make this high, which make this low protected, okay? That is why I will just leave that low. It's a very strong low, so I'm going to leave it like that. So here now, our main focus is to be on this, from this red line to this red line. You can see it's just our trading range at this point, okay? So anything outside of this shouldn't be our business, okay? So right now, since we have determined our daily bias by knowing what the trend is saying, we are bullish on the daily time frame. And do we have any structures, internal structures forming on the daily? First of all, let's zoom the chart and see if there is anything going on. Okay, no. Okay, so let's plot our Fibonacci retracement just to clarify some things here. Okay, so from this high to this low, from this high right here to this low, from this is just basically where our discounted price level is resting. Below this green line is where our discount price is resting, okay? This is the only range we are meant to be looking for what our major buys, okay? So any buys we are going to be taking above here is just, minor some, is something that is just going to wear off anytime soon, okay? But the major buy that will form just like this one here is going to be taken right here, from here to this or to the upside here, okay? You can swing it for days, for months, and that is what we call the major highs. That is what we call the major trend, because looking at it now, this took almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, almost 1 month for this bullish move to happen completely. And you can see it's a very, very big move, okay? If you caught it, congrats. And guys, for you to catch that, you need to wait for this market to retrace into this discounted price level before what taking those buys, okay? So the ones we're taking here is just a minor trend that we're just trading to, just to make up the charts, okay? So for us to come into this zone, this discounted zone, we need to what? Be looking for sells into this zone, okay? We need to be looking for characteristics of sells from this price that is forming now for us to come and mitigate this zone. So what is it telling? We are bullish right now and long-term bearish for the moment, okay? It's not that long, but for now, this is just more like a pullback, taking out liquidities, and we're expecting price to push down to this zone, okay? So that is it for that one. And let's delete the Fibonacci retracement zones. So for us to spot our liquidity, guys, this is what we're just basically going to do. From this low to this swing structure, this swing high that was broken, okay, put your Fibonacci retracement to it, okay? So if you look at here right now, let me show you guys how you can easily spot your liquidity now. Now we have spotted our swing highs, which is our structure, okay? Let me quickly edit this. We're going to leave only the 0.5 and 1% level, okay? So from this low to this high that was broken, we are not meant to be interested in any zones that will be above this 50% level, okay? And I will show you guys that we are meant to be taking that our major buys from this 0 to 50% level here, Okay, can you see? We're only meant to be taking that this major push happen on that level. Okay, so we're only meant to be focusing for that major buys inside this 50% level. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is our major high here, this is not our swing high, but this is the previous swing high that was broken and the low. Okay, so looking at it here now, see what I'm saying? So for you to identify your structure here, where is our, sorry, for you to identify your liquidity here, where is our liquid, just ask yourself, where is our liquidity resting here? So if we cannot identify our zones here, that means anything above this 50% is our liquidity, is completely our liquidity. So right now all these are called what? Structural liquidity. This can be a structural liquidity for us, for price to take. This can be a structural liquidity for price to take because it has mitigated the 50%. Okay, so all these are the liquidities we're waiting for price to sweep once it comes to this level for us to what? Take buys to the upside. Okay, it should just be forming something like this, structures like this. Okay, till it will come and mitigate, then push to the upside. So right now let's scale to the 4-hour time frame and delete this. Okay, let's delete this. So looking at here now, we have spotted our liquidity. You can see this is our liquidity and this is our liquidity. Okay, you see how these things are making sense? So we have spotted the second thing that is on our list. This is the structures. We have identified it, our swing structures from the low to the high. We have spotted that. And where is our liquidity? And we have spotted our liquidity now. And where is our point of interest? Okay, and we have spotted that our point of interest should only be resting below this zone. Okay, because we have identified it by plotting our Fibonacci retracement to this last swing structure that was broken here. Then we identified the 50% to be our main, where a zone where our main structure, sorry, our main bullish trend will take place. Okay, so that's just how it is. Okay, so right now let me put this in place. Okay, so this is our liquidity and this is our liquidity. So it's just very simple, guys. These are the main areas where we are taking only trades. Our only major buys should happen just from this low to this, so just below this liquidity structure. Okay, so right now let's scale to the 4-hour time frame. You can see how everything is working. We are still where we're at now is we are looking for our point of interest, our POI, where we should be looking out for what? Our main change of trend to happen. Okay, and don't forget, guys, we are still having what? Internal structures forming, mini structures that will be taking our sales and buys before what? Pushing to these areas. So right now we are bullish. Okay, but this is a liquidity, right, that will be taken out. Okay, but we are going to still work with our trend. Don't worry, I will show you guys how we can do that. So right now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you guys can see this is very simple, guys. You guys can see that where can we look out for? What is our main push? On the daily we are bullish. Okay, on the daily we are bullish, and on the 4-hour, what are we doing? We are still bullish. Okay, because of this is, I say this is the minor trend right now. Okay, so the reason why we're going to expect this low to hold now is because of this. There was a sweep of liquidity here. Okay, there was a sweep of liquidity here. Sorry guys, I need to, there was a sip of liquidity there, and what, that is the only thing that validates this low to hold for now. Okay, and what happened next? We had a break of structure to the upside. Okay, so as this thing has happened now, what is our point of interest? Where is our point of interest? On the 4-hour time frame now, we are seeing what? A bullish structure forming. Okay, we are still meant to trade that because of what? We are still in a mini trend. I call it a mini trend, or you just basically you trading the substructure. Okay, that's how it is. And right now, you know what we used to do? We identify our swing structures on the 4-hour time frame. This is our swing high and this is our swing low, which is also our liquidity, which is also part of the liquidity we identified. But right now we're just going to delete it to work with the trend that is happening now. Okay, because we can't wait for months before trading. We are not swinging. So right now on this 4-hour time frame, what are we expecting? So I'll be looking for a buy continuation to this upside to mitigate any what demand, sorry, any supply zone here from this week. There might be, this is more like a supply zone here. Okay, so for us to mitigate it here from this side, we have to form that bullish move to this upside and get a change of structure. Then what will happen? We smash this low, okay, to form that daily time frame trend. Okay, so right now you can see that we have identified our highs and our lows. Okay, I'm looking for our checklist here. Okay, I'm looking for our checklist. So it's still here. Okay, don't forget we are working with this. So looking at here now, plot your Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low. Okay, you can see from zero now, from this zero now to this 50% is our discount level. Okay, let me put that down here. Okay, this from this zero now to this 50% is our discount level, and from this 50% to this premium, to this 100% here or 1% is what our premium price. Okay, we are meant to be looking for sales here if we have any opposing zone here, but I don't take this kind of trend because of what, we're already on the 4 hours. This is where I just wait for the main structure to happen, and I don't take any short-term sales or buys or anything like that. No, I just wait for the main structure to play out, from the main market structure here to play out, which is what, the bullish market structure to play out before anything. Okay, so right now we're expecting what, a trade. We're expecting this market to push below this price level before we will be interested in anything buys. Okay, so that's what we're just basically waiting for right now. And guys, this strategy I'm teaching you is the $10 to $10,000 flipping challenge. Trust me, this is how I'll be trading. Okay, so that you guys will just understand the concept I'll be using. Is a very simple concept, and it's a very high probability trade only. This helps me to filter it all out. Okay, it helps me to filter a high probability trades only. Okay, so looking at here now, we have identified our premium zone. So plot your Fibonacci retracements from here now, from this high. You know how we do it, from this swing high that was broken to this swing low. Okay, you can see it, guys. So from here now, from this 0% to this 50% here, anything above here will be served as a structural liquidity. Okay, so take notes, guys. Let me delete this one here. From this 0% to this 50% level to this 100%. Here is our main outlook where we are meant to be looking for what? Buys. We're going to be looking for buys only. Okay, and we are going to take that because of what? We are meant to what? Trade into this level to take this zone. Okay, so right now this is where we are meant to focus more on, so you can easily just plot a zone here. Even if you put your zone here, your buy limit here is still good, but it's going to make you have a very wide stop loss. So we'll now go to the lower time frame now to what? To get that zone. Look out for zones inside the what? 4-hour zone here, guys. Network. So above here is all what? Liquidity. Okay, so we are going to identify this as our liquidity that we are meant to look out for the market to take. This is our structural liquidity here. And yeah, from here to here, this is making sense. This is making sense, guys. So, and the breakout structure. Okay, I'm looking at this. There was